G'day guys, this is Davo.
And this is Dyl.
And welcome to episode 1 of Dyl Davo's Hobby Chat.
This has been a long time in the making.
I know, we've been talking about this for such a long time, Dyl.
I know, we thought we finally will get it done for the new release of Footy Stars.
Yeah, Footy Stars 2022. Looks bloody insane.
Yeah, so this will our first podcast episode will be mainly talking about AFL Footy Stars.
That's right, Dyl. Now, throughout the coming weeks with our podcast, we're going to cover a few different things. So obviously AFL is our passion, being Aussie boys. A little bit of NBA stuff. So we do a fair bit of that on our Instagram page, Dyl Davo's Collectables. But we're going to focus a little bit more on AFL, as that is the season that means the most to us over here.
Absolutely. Great time to be a collector. Obviously, collecting is a big hobby nowadays. And as we go through the episode, we're going to break down these Footy Stars and give our thoughts about it all.
Yeah, thanks, Dyl. So now there was 3 videos released by Select Australia. Now the first one gave us an in-depth look at the base cards, the box, the packs, etc., what to expect and what the inserts were. Now 223 base cards, Dyl.
Yes.
So big set just to collect on its own.
It is.
And then they've gone and given us a purple parallel of those base cards.
Yeah, so another pretty much a common set in purple.
That's right.
So that's already a lot of cards just off the bat.
It is, mate. And then, they're going to add to that later with the second video, which we'll talk about in a moment. But
yes.
So the inserts that were revealed to us through this were the Starburst caricature ones. They got the paint insert.
Yep. Then we had the Game Breakers. So this year they're focusing on the forward 50s.
Yeah, so that's the guys that are most effective inside 50.
Then we had the AFL Milestone Games. So that's going to be broken into bronze, who've played 100 games, silver for 150, gold for 200, and platinum for 250 games.
Which is pretty awesome.
Yes.
Numbers, a new insert for Footy Stars 2022. Now, the daylight numbers is the one in the normal Footy Stars.
Yes, and then the next one is AFL Classified.
So that's looking at the top 150 players according to AFL data.
So then we have the Fractured Arctic Blue. So that is in the common set. Not common set, in the normal set, sorry.
Yeah, in the normal Footy Stars.
Yep.
So those 3 parallels, the numbers, daylight, the AFL Classified, and the Fractured Arctic Blue are all actually numbered cards.
So we had the daylight are numbered to 190, the classified numbered to 270, and then the Arctic Blue Fractured also numbered to 190.
Now they're 1 per 36 packs, so you should get 1 each of them per box.
Yes. Then we also have our competition card, which we're not going to talk about that.
No, it's different though this year, Dyl, which is something that we as collectors are pretty keen on. So we don't have to collect up all the cards and send them in with the empty packs and all our details written out, etc. We literally can log on and chuck in an instant win code.
Yes, so pretty much straight away, which makes life a lot easier for us. Then we have the 2022 Brownlow Predictor Gold. So these are numbered to 185 and 1 in every 72 packs.
Yeah, so 1 per 2 boxes. Now, this year they've gone for a different look, and I have to say I'm liking it.
Yes, I like that look much better than the other one.
Yeah, focusing a bit more on the white background there, and the Brownlow medal looks fantastic there on the left, and obviously the player as well.
Then we have our Spectrum Redemption.
Now these are interesting, Dyl, aren't they?
Because we don't really know a whole lot about them yet.
No, all we know is that there's 3 in the Footy Stars 2022, and they are numbered to 125, and it's 1 per 216 packs. So you get cards 1, 2, and 3 for your team.
Yes, and then that's only in the normal set that we're talking about.
Yeah, it's only in Footy Stars 2022.
When we get to the jumbo set, we'll make much more sense what we're going to talk about there. Then we talk about the Coleman Predictor.
Now, we all saw the Harry Mackay Coleman Predictor booklet.
Yes.
That is in my personal collection, as I am a Carlton fan.
Yes, and going back to your collection, you had every single Coleman Predictor, didn't you?
Yeah, I've got every single one.
For last year.
Yeah. So if... hopefully I can do something similar this year and take home another awesome booklet.
Then we have our Premiership Predictor. So 2022 Premiership Predictor. So these are numbered to 1 185. So 1 in every 432 packs. That was the same as the common predictor.
Yeah, so pretty slim odds of getting one. However, if you can get your hands on them, early in the season is the best time to grab as many as possible. There was a Melbourne one going early last year for $50. I've got a mate who's a Melbourne supporter. He didn't snap it up at $50. He put a couple of bids on it, or a couple of offers in, 40, 42. They were turned down. And then in the scheme of things, he ended up paying $180 to $200 a little bit later in the season to get one where he should have just grabbed one for $50. It's going to be a good investment, especially if your team's going to be in that top 8. And then our last one, Dyl.
Yep, so Virtuoso. So, these are the premier card that you pretty much want in the normal set. So, these are numbered to 70 and 1 in every 600 packs.
Wow.
Yes.
They look fantastic.
They look very nice.
Yeah.
I kind of got a bit of a... before Supremacy, what was it? Optimum?
Yeah.
I think it's got a bit of an Optimum vibe to it. You know, where...
Yeah, Optimum influential vibe. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Dyl. All right, so that's Footy Stars 2022.
All right, before the normal set, before we move on to the jumbo set, we crunched some numbers. All right, and we looked at how many cards are in the normal set. Oh, we forgot when we were counting. So there are...
the gold seal.
Yeah, do you want to talk about the gold seal?
Yeah, so the gold seal is on base cards every... what is it? 1 per 3 packs potentially, maybe more. Can't remember what she said. But pretty much they've got the 30 years commemoration gold seal on them.
Yeah, so we tallied it all up. So just for the normal Footy Stars set, there's 1,735 cards to collect.
Now, if you're a master set collector, you are going to be spending a fair bit of money
just on the normal.
Just on the normal set.
So we've talked to a couple of people who've looked into collecting Footy Stars this year, and a lot of people are just thinking about doing their own teams.
Yeah, so that's something I will personally do. I'll do whatever I can possibly get, but Carlton will be my thing. Dyl, what about you? You're going to launch into some Hawks collection
I might
this
start
year?
launching into some Hawks collection this year. I haven't collected properly for years, but looking at these cards, it's giving me an itch to actually get some. Just stick to the Hawthorn cards, even just on the base set, I reckon. Yeah. But but you know, once you start collecting, it's hard to stop. All right, so that's for the normal Footy Stars. All right, then in the second video, she talked about the jumbo pack. Now, we talked about this prior to filming this, and I feel like there'll be a little bit of a controversy with this jumbo pack. So the big thing is that she talked about the base set. So if the base set, the game breakers, and the milestones are identical to the normal Footy Stars.
Yep,
so
that's
exactly
right.
the same. So if you're collecting jumbo packs and the normal, you're getting the same of those.
Yeah, you could be potentially doubling up heaps and heaps of times.
So, and these have 18 cards per pack.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So there was 18 cards per pack and 18 packs per box, and in a case was, I believe, 8 boxes.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. So but when you get the jumbo pack, they've actually got some exclusive inserts.
Yep. So these were, I like these ones.
Yes, I kind of prefer these ones than the normal set.
So the Sunset Parallel, I like that a lot more than the purple. So again, that's 1 per 2 packs.
Yep.
Starburst Caricature. This time it's ice. I think that looks fantastic, but the paint also looked pretty cool.
Yep. Now, this is what you and me really enjoyed. The blank canvas. All right, so much more focus on the actual player on a white background, on a nice gold naming.
Yeah, if I'm going to collect a master set of something, it'll be blank canvas and numbers midnight. Yeah. They're beautiful.
And these are numbered to 250, so 1 every 9 packs.
Yeah. That's excellent. How many is there? 198 of those.
So, and then we've got the fractured acid yellow.
Yep. So we had the Arctic blue last time. Now in the jumbo, it is the acid yellow.
Yeah, I prefer the yellow. I think it pops out a bit more.
Yeah, it makes the player stand out a bit more too, which is cool.
Then we have the numbers midnight. I really like the look of these ones. So these are numbered to 130 and 1 in every 16 packs.
Yeah, so as I said before, as well as the blank canvas, that'll be something I potentially will do a master set of. Now, another exciting aspect was the 2 other Spectrum redemptions for your team.
Yes, so in the first one, they went from 1, 2, and 3. In the jumbo pack, you have 4 and 5.
Yeah, so what are they? Numbered to 125? and 1 per 108 packs still.
Yes.
Now,
the big one.
That's right, the big boy.
So we thought the normal Virtuoso was big. Now hang on. So this one in the jumbo pack is you have the Virtuoso Signature. All right. So these are numbered to 60, and we thought 1 in every 600 packs was big. So this one only has 6 cards in the set. 1 in every 1,296 packs.
Yeah, so looking at 6 of the best players in the game. So your Sam Walsh, your Dustin Martin.
You've got your Petrarca.
Your Bailey Smith. Who else is
Would
it?
Martin be in there?
Yeah, Martin, Walsh, Petrarca, Smith, Taylor Adams. I can't pick the last one, but...
There's a checklist down here, but yeah.
Yeah, so huge players. If you get those kind of signatures and you're not collecting those, it's going to be a big sale for you.
So
Jack Steele was the other one.
So you have Sam Walsh, Taylor Adams, Christian Petrarca, Dustin Martin, Jack Steele, and Bailey Smith.
Yeah, I'm stoked that Walsh is in there because obviously I will try and get my hands on one of those.
I'm somewhat happy a Hawthorn player's not in that because I would, to be fair, I don't know who would be in the Virtuoso, but yeah, I don't have to worry about that in the slightest.
No, so that'd be a lot of money if I don't actually pull one myself.
So we've got the jumbo pack. So we crunched some numbers again, and so in the jumbo pack exclusively, so not including the same base set, game breaks and milestones, we have 967 cards.
Yeah, so looking at a total of 2,702.
Yep.
Plus,
there's actually more. So they're in the third video. They said they're gonna. I believe they did it last year as well. The starter pack. Yep. So the starter packs. So it's not actually on the guide that we're looking at, but they have an exclusive card as well, being the Starburst. I can't.
It's the Shadow.
Yeah, the Shadow.
Yeah. Nice bird's shattered background. It looks cool. I'm a fan of how it looks. No, that's yours.
No.
Anyway, so so potentially you're collecting there another 72 cards for a total of 2,774 cards in the master set. Now, forgive us if our maths is wrong there, but that is a lot of cards.
That is a lot of cards. As you can see, I'd be very impressed if someone collected a whole master set.
If you collect a full master set this year, you send your photos into Dyl Davo's Collectables on Instagram.
And
we will feature you.
Yes, we will send them everywhere we can.
Because that is huge.
I'd like to see that in person, to be fair.
Oh, how good would it be? Now, something they did select with this release is the 2 different folders. So the vinyl one, similar to releases in the past, beautiful looking folder. Can add pages, etc. But they've also gone and done a cardboard folder, which is only $11.99. So I guess they're trying to include more collectors in the game. However, those cardboard folders, now, I'm not a fan, Dyl.
No, neither am I. I mean, remember when I was younger and collecting the old cardboard folders? One knock and it's pretty much broken. So, and especially nowadays collecting is so... such a pristine thing to do.
Exactly.
You want it to look nice. Like when you have a collection, you want to have it and you want it to look nice.
That's right. Now, cardboard folders. The other thing with those is you can't add any extra pages.
No, you can't. No.
So they're all stuck in as they are, and there's no adding. No. So with all those cards, if you're buying cardboard folders, you're going to end up spending a fair bit more money than what you might on vinyl folders.
Yes.
But anyway, that's Footy Stars 2022.
Yeah, so we've looked at the Footy Stars box and the Jumbo box are both selling at $105.
Yep.
And we've got the starter back, which is $9.99.
Yep. So obviously then there's cases, etc. You can get into those. Something we'll potentially look at on our Instagram page. Dyl, I think it's probably time that we talk a little bit about how we got into this.
So I've always wanted to do, I'm not sure about you, David, but I've always liked collecting. So I've got my own personal collection of stuff, which I haven't told anyone about because that sounded dodgy. But I collect stuff that only you and only select people know. I might get it out one day. But so I've always wanted to do some sort of collecting stuff. And haven't really met anyone who likes collecting in general. And
so I'm lucky enough to have 2 beautiful children.
Very beautiful.
And they kind of got me into this again. So I was collecting things like fishing reels, what else? Fishing rods, etc. Stuff like that. Yeah. Like things that I actually used as well. And then, you know, one day my son saw a packet of Footy Stars in our local Woolworths. Shout out to you guys, Woolworths.
Sponsor us.
Yeah, exactly. And he was pretty keen, so I thought, oh yeah, let's have a look at these. And yeah, not bad. We started collecting. He got into a competitor brand, Team Coach.
Yes.
Yep, so the official Team Coach. He got into those pretty heavily in 2019 at the age of 6. And then moving on, we focused on 2021 Footy Stars through a mate at work who also has a son, and he was very keen on it. Showed me all the different things, and as soon as I'm hooked on something,
yes,
I don't stop.
No.
So I went pretty crazy. I bought a lot, and then Prestige got released. I missed the pre-sale because I didn't understand the Select website. I had never been there or anything like that before, so I ended up buying probably 10 Prestige boxes outside of the Select website, because obviously they sold out too quickly. Started collecting my Carlton series of that, which has just grown and grown and grown. Then Dyl and I teamed up. We did a Prestige together, Dyl.
Yes, we did.
For a video for our YouTube.
And that was probably the first box of footy cards I'd opened in. Because I bought a packs here and there, but then we opened that and I was like, this is something that we both really enjoy doing.
Yeah, we enjoy talking.
A lot.
Lots of banter, and we enjoy opening boxes of cards. So when that opportunity came to actually put it out there for other people to see, you know, we jumped at that chance. It's fantastic.
Yeah, so then we saw all the support we were getting, and we thought we want to give back.
Yeah.
Right, so we had our collections, and obviously we were going to collect their own things, but then we thought we want to help other people collect. Because some people can't obviously get the stuff that we were getting.
Yeah.
Right, so we wanted to help them, and that's how we've gone into our breaks, and our giveaways, so lots of things, and we've got lots of positive feedback about that.
Yeah, so we started with, you know, YouTube, opening up a few boxes for ourselves, having a look at some cards. That went into NBA and stuff as well, and then through a good mate, he's a good mate now. He started out just as an Instagram acquaintance. I'm going to give him a shout out, Joshua Davis from JD Breaks. Now, he was one of the originals. He got me into it. I joined a few of his, and then I thought, well, this is something I'd love to do as well. Started doing it, got hooked, ended up doing, what are we up to now? Break 28 is next.
Yep.
Break 28 is next, and we're not sure what that's going to be yet, but we're ordering case Footy Stars. We'll order a case of Footy Stars Jumbo, and then we'll probably pick up random boxes and stuff around the place just to do extras. And yeah, our journey has just taken off. So our first goal, Dyl? What was our first goal with our Instagram?
I think our first goal was just to get the 50 followers, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
And then we got to 100, and then I think that was our first giveaway.
I think we did 250.
Maybe 250, yes.
Yeah, and then, so obviously as the page started to build, we thought, well, this is something we can use to share our collection.
Yes.
This is something we can use to share other people's collections and to give back. And giveaways is something that we will continue doing.
Yes, we will. We love doing it.
So every 250 followers at the moment, we are giving away, you know, you get the choice of a basketball, an NBA box or an AFL box. And first giveaway was a box of AFL Footy Stars.
Yes, it was.
And a box of Donruss NBA cards. Now, the person that won that giveaway chose the NBA cards. And then the Footy Stars, I think we opened it for ourselves.
I think we opened it for ourselves, yes.
We just opened it with the kids and enjoyed it.
Well, yes, it was very, very, very fun.
Well, at the end of the day, that's kind of what it's about.
Yes.
It's the fun.
Yes, it is.
Doing it with the kids and enjoying it. And that's probably the same for a lot of collectors out there, how they get into it as well. What's next, Dyl? What are you thinking, mate? Like, what's next for Dyl Davo's Collectables?
I don't know. I just want us to keep going, just having fun. All right. I believe we're almost up to 650 followers. So when we get to 750, we'll have another giveaway. We're talking about we want to try and release something, give away something bigger.
Yeah.
Because when we give away, we don't just want to give away little things here, there, and everywhere. We want to give something that people actually want to have. Yeah.
So a lot of other pages that we've seen may give away one card here and there. That's, you know, it's not the best.
But we understand that's not what people want to do.
Yeah.
Or what they can only do. But
they're trying to give back, which is fantastic. But we want to go bigger. We want to be so generous. We want to be known as the page to follow.
Yes.
because we always give back and we always help.
Yes.
So there's a few interesting things on the table for Dyl Davo's at the moment. So we're doing our NBA breaks, we're doing AFL breaks, we're doing this.
Yes.
And
we've got some merch.
We've got some merchandise on the way.
If anyone wants to get any merch, hit us up.
Hit us up and let us know, because we're looking at t-shirts and hoodies to start us off with.
Because we're thinking about opening up a website.
Yes.
Yes, so lots of things coming. So we've finally got this underway.
Yeah, so the draft website is up. It's not online yet, but it's up and running for us behind the scenes.
Yes, because we don't want to release something that's half done. We want something that everyone can easily access.
Yeah, we want quality.
Yeah.
What else, Dyl? There's what else have we got going on? So I have big plans personally for a charity event.
Yes.
So that's going to take a fair bit of planning and a fair bit of support down the track. So what I'd like to do with that is be able to do a massive break, and all proceeds will go to the charity of our choice.
Yes, I like that.
Yeah, there's quite a few charities that mean a fair bit to me. One being the Ataxia Foundation. My lovely wife has unfortunately been diagnosed with that, and yeah, that's something that will hit close to home for me, and I would love to give something back.
Yeah, so we've got the working on behind the scenes, trying to make it big, and the more support we can get for that, obviously the bigger contribution we can make to our foundation of our choice.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. I've picked something up here that I want to do for you. I've kind of caught you off guard here, Davo.
Here we go.
I thought we could do some predictions for 2022.
Righto.
All right. So a couple of things here. Firstly, obviously, the big one. Who do you reckon is going to win the grand final? Now, we might come back to these at the end of the year and see how wrong we are.
Yep.
But who do you reckon will be
Who do I reckon's going for the just the Premier, not even in the grand final?
No, well, that was the next one.
Yep.
Who do you reckon will be Premier?
I am going to say Melbourne are going back to back.
Do you know Melbourne back to back? Do you know I found out? So they've signed their entire team again. Do you know no other team? No team in AFL history has won back-to-back grand finals with the exact same team.
Ooh, interesting. Well, potentially.
So you've gone Melbourne?
Yeah, I'm going Melbourne. Who are you going, Dyl?
Hard to go past Melbourne, but I reckon the Bulldogs.
Yep.
I reckon the Bulldogs will actually get up. They learnt well. It was quite a scene watching the grand final when I thought the Bulldogs were up.
Yeah.
I didn't mind who won. I wanted Melbourne to win, but I would have liked if Bulldogs won as well.
Yeah.
And then after that, what was it, the 8-minute mark of the third quarter when it was
something like that.
when they scored 100 points to 1. I kind of figured out when they scored 3 goals in about 30 seconds at the end of the third quarter, it was pretty much done and dusted.
Yeah.
So you'll go Melbourne.
Yep.
I'll go Bulldogs. Who do you reckon they'll play off against?
Bulldogs.
You reckon? Okay. You reckon?
I reckon it's a repeat.
I reckon the Lions will finally get in there.
Ooh.
I can't see.
like that.
I can't see Port getting in there. If Port don't get in there this year, they'll never get in there because they've had the team for a long time, and they just don't seem to play well against the big teams.
No, that's right. Port Adelaide have been knocked out.
Yeah, I like Port Adelaide, but I just don't see them get up. So you've gone a Melbourne Bulldogs repeat grand final with Melbourne winning again. I've gone for a Bulldogs Brisbane grand final.
Nice, I like it.
All right, now who do you reckon will be the wooden spoon?
Ooh, that is a tough question. Gold Coast.
I was going to say Gold Coast too, especially now Ben King.
Yep, Ben
done.
King down.
So they didn't have a forward line much to start with, and now.
Well, they're going to rely on Casbolt, are they? Big Levi Casbolt.
Yes, and you couldn't really rely on him with Carlton.
No, well, that's right.
He would miss one from the top of the goal square, but he'd kick one from 60.
That's Levi for you. Big dog.
Yes, I remember he had beginning of was it last year? The year before, we had one of the best kicking percentages for goal, but when he missed it, it went out in the full.
Yep,
so it didn't count.
It's a goal or nothing.
Yeah. And one of the best marks I've ever seen, but a shocking,
fantastic contested mark,
but not a great shot on goal. All right, so we're both going the old unfortunate Gold Coast Suns.
Yeah, I just don't think.
No. Now, rising star.
Ooh.
I'm going Nicky Dacos.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Yeah, I reckon Nicky Dacos. I like
Jason Horne-Francis.
He's looking good. He's looking good.
He's unreal.
He's unreal. I saw they had the Pracky game intra-club at North Melbourne, and apparently he just dominated.
Yeah, he did.
So
that was fantastic. So
all right, and then we got 2 more. We've got Coleman,
Harry Mackay.
I'm going for Max King.
Oh, yeah.
I want Kingy to have a...
Is there an extra special reason why you might want Max King to win, Dyl?
Well, I like Max King, but we also have for sale, a Max King Supremacy signed.
Franchise futures.
Franchise future signed Guernsey number.
Yeah. Which we've held on to. We're quite happy to have as part of our PC.
Yeah, we like that.
As, you know, as a team.
And now, the big individual reward, the Brownlow.
The Brownlow. Well, if you'd asked me 2 weeks ago, I would have said Sam Welsh.
Yeah, of course you would have.
Now he's injured. And more I thought about it, I thought, well, Chera potentially is going to take some votes off him as well. Cooper. It's hard to go past someone like a Clayton Oliver.
That's my reason about I can't seem to go for any Melbourne players because you've got Clayton Oliver, Christian Petrarca, Max Gawn, whoever else plays in that midfield. You got the back line, you got the forward line.
It's each other.
Very rare you have a Brownlow medalist in a very, very top. Like I remember, like when Jimmy Bartell and all that used to win it, and then they'll win the grand final. So that's very, very rare. You'd find that. So who have you got?
Whoever I say.
Clayton Oliver?
Clayton Oliver, mate.
He's
going to have a crack.
I'm going for Darcy Parish.
Ooh, interesting.
I'm going for Darcy.
Someone from the Bombers.
Bombers got to win something in this century.
Tell you what, people are thinking Bombers are going to be top 4 this year, I've heard, Dyl.
I don't.
I don't agree with that.
No.
I don't think they've got what it takes to be up there.
No, because... Yes, who'd they lose in the... GWS.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't see them winning a final.
Not this year.
Not this year again.
No.
But I could imagine. I could see Darcy Parish because I can't see too many other players taking votes off him.
Yeah.
Because he had a standout year last year.
So didn't Stringer go right? Yeah. Stringer.
Stringer will play good once every 4 games, but and every time he plays that good game seems to be against Hawthorn. Yes. So we've got. So you've gone a Melbourne Bulldogs for Melbourne winning. I've gone a Bulldogs Brisbane for Bulldogs winning. We had Wooden Spoons both Gold Coast. Rising Star, I had Nicky Dacos. Do you have Nicky Dacos or
no? Jason Horn-Francis.
Yeah, Jason Horn-Francis. You went Harry Mackay for Coleman. I went Max King for Coleman. And Brownlow, you've gone Clayton Oliver, and I've gone Darcy Parish.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to come back to these and see how we went.
Yes. All right. One more, I'll add to that. Where do you reckon Carlton will finish?
Oh, my team, my baggers.
Yeah.
7th. Carlton are going to finish.
Oh, 7th, eh?
Yep. I'm not accepting them finishing below 8 this year.
All right, 7th. Hawthorn?
Hawthorn. I think
12th. I'm going to say 10th.
Nice.
I would say 10th. All right. Hopefully, I like Sam Mitchell. Hopefully, brings them back the unsociable Hawks. However, I don't see too many Hawthorn players who can be unsociable compared to when the glory days of Hodge, Lewis and Mitchell.
So, I'm saying Carlton 7th and Hawthorn 12th. Where are you putting Carlton this year, mate?
I reckon you can go 8th.
Yep.
I reckon you finally need to crack the 8.
Yep.
And then, I'll say Hawthorn 10th.
Nice.
All right. Well, I think that's been a good first episode.
I think so, Dyl. Yes. So I think we'll wrap it up there, guys.
Yes, I want to say, not sure how long this episode has gone for, but a while. Yeah. So I thought for a first one we might extend a little bit. We've got a lot to talk about. I think in future episodes we'll try and get this maybe every week or 2. Yeah. Try and get a podcast up, talk about different things. So how we normally will run this is that we'll have probably a couple of topics that we'll talk about, but we think it's probably best for us instead of have it too structured. Just have it free-flowing. So
have a bit of a free-flowing chat. Talk about a few things that are on our mind to do with our hobby.
If you've got any questions, please put them in the comment section, all right? Because we might address them in the actual episode. Yeah,
or shoot them through to Dyl Davo's Collectables on Instagram.
Yes, make sure you give them a follow as well. Yeah. And make sure you like and subscribe because that will do wonders for us getting this podcast out and about.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate your support with everything we do.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you for listening.
And we'll catch you next time.
Yes, see yous.